So this is my highlighter collection. Do you think I love highlighters? Not really, right? We are gonna be looking through all these highlighters today. I'm gonna do my best to speed up this video because we could be here for 24 hours if I were to go each and every one and talk to you about each and every one. But we're gonna try and get through quite a few of them, if not all of them today. And I definitely going to be decluttering some. So if you wanna see this enormous highlighter collection that is in Steff's beauty stash, keep on watching, guys. All right, guys, so let's start decluttering this massive highlighter collection. I want to start first with the larger highlighters, like the palettes and these that are in larger pans, just so I can have more space here. First up is from Soul Body, and I have two of these shimmering body powders. This one that I have here is in the shade Pink Champagne. This one is so pretty. I need to wear this one tomorrow. So that's definitely staying in my stash. And then this other one is in the shade Platinum. Really nice, affordable highlighters from ColourPop and their sister brand Soul Body. Next up is another affordable highlighter. This is from Catrice, and this is the Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter. I bought this over the summer. Absolutely love it. I got it from Ulta Beauty, and I want to say this retails for like $10. And look at all of the product that you get. Really nice highlighter. First palette is from Udin's Eye, and this is the Alva 2 highlighter palette. This was my first ever experience with Udin's Eye, and this is their latest collection as well. This is what this gorgeous highlighter palette looks like. I'm gonna do swatches, but like just right here on my fingertips. Well, maybe I'll put them on my arm, but that's what the highlighters look like. And let's see if we can do this like a pro. Probably not. I just failed. So hard to swatch with this at this angle, but that's what they look like. This is such a pretty highlighter palette, and this is an indie brand from Sweden. I did do a review over this, and as I did reviews on a lot of these highlighters, so I will link as many videos as I can in the description box, and I'll also put some up here in the iCards that you guys can reference them to see if it is something that you want to check out. But I've been very happy with this palette. Next is from BH Cosmetics, and this is the Frose highlighter palette. This is part of their Weekend Vibes collection, and I did again do a review over this. Let's just swatch a few shades here. Let's do these three. I think let me try swatching them like this. Oh my god, look at those, guys. BH does an amazing job with their highlighters. I absolutely love BH highlighters. If you want a blinding highlight, you go for BH. Another BH Cosmetics palette. This is probably the oldest one in my collection. Could be their original, I'm not too sure. This is the Backlight highlighter palette. This is a 6-pan eyeshadow palette. It does have a mirror on it. I think if it's available, it's only available on the BH Cosmetics website, but these shades right here are my favorite. I got too much on that one. There they are. Really awesome and super affordable. Next highlighter palette is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Dream Glow Kit. I never really used this one, and I don't know why. I think the highlighters were just a little bit too chunky for me, because they definitely have some texture to them. They're not like your regular highlighter. At least I never thought so. Maybe I just expected a little bit more from them. I don't know. Look, they are swatching pretty. Maybe I just need to play around with it some more, but if I don't use it by year's end, it's going to go in the discard pile. Next, we have another BH Cosmetics highlighter palette, and this one is the Duolight highlighter palette. There are 9 shades in this palette. You do get a mirror. You can still find this on the Ulta Beauty website. You can see them swatched right there. Those are 4 of the shades. Really nice. I do enjoy using this, and you can use these on your eyelids too, guys, because look at these shades right here. I mean, there's almost like duochrome. So super pretty, super affordable. Love BH. Next up, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. This is an old one, but she was well loved back in her day. I do have to get rid of this one just because it is so old, but you can still find these floating around like at TJ Maxx and Ross. This was, I think, maybe my first ever highlighter palette, and you can definitely see that I did get some wear out of it. Next, we have this Wet n Wild highlighter palette. This is a 4-pan highlighter palette. I liked this shade the most. These two, not very wearable. Let me see. It's been a very long time, guys, that I don't dip into this one, and some of them even feel like they are getting a little bit of hard pan, but that's what the shades look like. I know this one really didn't get a lot of good reviews. I think Wet n Wild has done better, so I am probably going to be getting rid of this one. My next palette is from Flower Beauty. This is an amazing highlighter palette. It came with a little brush, but I got rid of it. You won't use the brush, but these are the gorgeous shades. Guys, just such a beautiful highlighter. And I know you can find this at Ulta Beauty, of course, on the Flower Beauty website. I have enjoyed this highlighter palette for so long. I just think it looks so pretty on the cheekbones. Definitely a must buy from Flower Beauty. Speaking of this Flower Beauty one, we have this Hourglass one, and now that I'm looking at them kind of next to each other, I want to swatch them next to each other too, but you can kind of see, let me hold them up here. You can kind of see that they are super similar to each other. Oh my goodness, I never realized this before, but let me swatch these. This Hourglass one though, guys, oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. If you don't have this one is the what is this called? The Ambient Metallic Strobe Highlighting Palette. Gorgeous. But you know what? I want to swatch these real quick. So there they are right there. This one is the Hourglass, and this is the Flower Beauty. Kind of similar, but yeah, no, not really. But still, both of these palettes are absolutely gorgeous. Either one, guys, I mean, if you can get them both, get them both. But I mean, this Hourglass, if you want a little bit of luxury, go for this one. If you're more on a budget, this Flower Beauty has you covered. Next is from the brand Glam Glow. This is a gorgeous highlighter palette. I love the packaging on it too. It's like a rubberized packaging, but this highlighter palette is really, really pretty. And I have seen this already like at TJ Maxx. If you come across it, guys, pick it up. You will not be disappointed with this one. And then I also have this one from Makeup Revolution, or this is Revolution Pro. Guys, Makeup Revolution just has so many brands. This one is just okay. You have the contour and you have the highlighter here. I know I bought this when it first came out. I mean, it's nice, but I don't know. I'm going to put this in my discard pile. I just don't reach for it. All right, guys. So now that we've cleared out the larger highlighters and the palettes, let's dive into liquid highlighter. And I actually think I might be discarding all of my liquid highlighters. First, let's start with these from Wet n Wild. And these are their Hello Halo liquid highlighters. Oh my gosh, I think these are probably dried up because I have not reached for these in a super long time. This one is in the shade Holographic, and then this other one is in the shade Halo Goodbye. Let's see. I just don't reach for them. I don't think I ever reached for them even when they were new. I don't know. Yeah, I have no reason to keep them. They are pretty old, and if I decide I want another one, well, I know where to find them. These next two are from Cover FX, and I bought one and I got another in a BoxyCharm. Guys, I just don't reach for a liquid highlighter, and this is beautiful, but I mean, if you don't reach for it, you don't reach for it. But look at that. Wow. Maybe I'll keep this one. Like, this one is really super pretty. This one is in the shade, what shade is it? Celestial. That's the one right here. Look at that. Okay, that one's pretty. I'll keep that one. And then this other one, I think this other one is too dark for me. This one is in the shade, I think this is the one I got in the BoxyCharm. This one is Nova. So yeah, this one is definitely not my color, but man, it just looks so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one too. I gotta keep it. And they're not even dried up, and it's been a while that I've had these. So okay, Cover FX, you are staying in my stash. I have this other little one. This one is from Tarte. This is the Rainforest of the Sea Radiance Drops. These are super old. These are gonna get discarded. And then I think I have, is that all? Those are, no. Oh, look, I had another one of the Hello Halo from Wet n Wild. This one is more of like a pinky one. Let's watch that there. My goodness, that could also be like a blush or something. But yeah, these are old, guys. And like I said, if I want to pick up some more, I know where I can find them. And guys, you're going to see a lot of Wet n Wild in my stash. Like, we have a lot of Wet n Wild yet to get to. All right, guys, so now let's look at these Physician Formula highlighters. This one right here, I should have returned it. I don't know why I kept it. It's not even that old. This I picked up from Ulta Beauty, and this is the Bronze Booster. I thought it was going to be a bronzer, and it's, what is this? Is this a bronzer? Doesn't it have a shimmer to it? Okay, maybe this isn't a highlighter. Maybe I need to try and use it as a bronzer, but I think it has too much shimmer in it to be a bronzer. Guys, this is really interesting. I don't even know. Have I swatched this? I know I haven't used this. I'm going to try applying this over my Physicians Formula bronzer and see how it goes. So, okay, I'm going to put this aside because I need to play around with that one. This other one is definitely going to be discarded. This is kind of like a little dupe for the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, but this was a great highlighter in its day. I think you can still find it available. This one is in the shade Vegas Strip Light Bronzer, but you can see like it definitely has hard pans. So this one is gonna go. I also have these other two. These are like some of their latest highlighters. This one is Rose All Day. This is Petal Glow right here. I did review these already, so I will have that link so you guys can check it out. Really pretty highlighters. These are definitely staying in my stash. Next, we have these Kodi Airspun highlighters. I picked up, I think they only had 3 shades, and I picked up all 3. These are loose highlighters. This one is in the shade, where does it say? Oh, Snow Much Ice. And let me just open them so that you can see what it looks like. But you can find these at Walmart, and they're about $6. Guys, for me, a loose highlighter really gives off a lot of intensity. So if you really want your highlighter to pop, then consider going for a loose highlighter. Just, you know, be careful when you're using them because, of course, it can get a little bit messy. This one that I just showed you is in the shade Pink Me Up. And then this last one is more of a gold shade. And let me give you the shade name first before I open it. This is Glow for Gold. Guys, I think if you have a deeper skin tone than mine, these would look stunning on you. All right, guys, so now let's look at these ColourPop highlighters. I definitely think I'm going to be getting rid of some of them. This was my very first Super Shock. And this one is in the shade Lunch Money. But this one is really old. I don't know. I never really liked the way that one looked on me. So I am going to get rid of this one. And then this other one, actually these two are from the Kathleen Lights collection. This one right here is On the Cusp. And I think this might be the only one I keep. But yeah, it's kind of a little too deep for my skin tone. It's that one right there. And then this other one, and I hardly reached for these for that reason. This one is called Fire. I mean, they're really pretty. Like the formula, you cannot beat the formula, but the shades on me are just a little too dark. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to get rid of both of these just because I can't wear them. And I think they're kind of old. This collection did come out a while ago. I also have this other one from the Disney Villains collection, and this is Dr. Farcillier. It's also another bronzy highlighter. I think it's going to kind of look like this one. Let me swatch it. Yeah, almost identical to that one. I think I'll just keep this one. It's newer. It's the newest one out of that bunch. And I do have the eyeshadow palette. Love that one. So I'll let this hang around for a little bit longer. All right, so more Wet n Wild. These are their Hello Halo Blushlighters. Guys, if you have not checked out these Blushlighters, you need to. I reviewed them last year on my channel. and I'm still loving them and using them today. Actually, Wet n Wild just sent me some more blush lighters, so I am definitely never gonna go without these blush lighters. I think they're so pretty. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and take care of all the Wet n Wild highlighters now. These are the loose highlighters that I have from Wet n Wild, and these are from 2 of their box set collections. This is the oldest one, but this one is so pretty. This is the loose highlighting powder. This one is in the shade Moon Tears. Guys, I don't remember what these collections were called. All I remember is that I loved a lot of the products, and this highlighter, beautiful. Definitely one of my favorites. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get this one anymore, but I am definitely hanging on to that one. This other one came from the Horoscope collection. This one is in the shade Written in the Stars. Also a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. I think this one has more of like a platinum. Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The light is kind of drowning out just how pigmented they are. But Wet n Wild, gorgeous. Then I have these other ones. They also came from one of their box. I think this is from the Crystal collection. And these are called Brightening Rocks. It has a little sponge on it here. I never used them. Never used them. These are like, what are they? The Guerlain meteorites or wannabe Guerlain meteorites. I don't even think I've ever used these. Probably should, right, before I get rid of them. Okay, this is gonna go in my needs to be tried out before I let go pile. I'm gonna put this with the Physicians Formula bronzer slash highlighter, so I'll put that over there. Let's talk about these other 3 Wet n Wild highlighters. These I'm sure you're super familiar with because they're at like every drugstore. I got all of these from CVS, and they're pretty good. They're pretty decent, large size highlighter. This one right here, the gold and pink reflect in it. This one is in the shade Boozy Brunch. And then I have this other one. This one is I'll Have a Cosmo. This one is really pretty. A nice like light pale pink highlighter. And then this last one is in the shade Sangria Castles. So pretty. If you have a tan going on, oh my goodness. These guys, super affordable and very pretty. Definitely worth checking out. All right, so now I just stacked up all of these. These are the MegaGlo highlighting powders. Some of these you can still find, and some of them were part of those box collections that came out over the last few years. Guys, this is probably maybe my favorite Wet n Wild highlighter, and this is the shade Blossom Glow. This is just, I probably need to get a new one because it looks like it's getting a little bit of hard pan there, but this is a stunning highlighter. Just so easy to wear, goes with so many different looks. Blossom Glow, guys, you need this one in your life. This other one, Golden Flower Crown, stunning. Also another one that you must have. Absolutely beautiful. I know these 2 shades are definitely available like at Walmart or CVS or whatnot, wherever you find Wet n Wild. This next one is Blossom Time. It says new. It was new back then when I first got it, but this one is also a really pretty peachy highlighter. This other one I got right before the summer. This was from their Fantasy Makers collection that came out. I think this came out like in the spring. I want to say maybe April. Beautiful. Look at that. Ooh, it's like definitely like maybe a blush topper. Definitely keeping that one. This other one is the shade Precious Petals. You can still find this. Ooh, this is pretty. That one is right there. This one right here, that's Precious Petals. So definitely keeping this one. This next one is an old one. This one is in the shade White Raven. Again, this was from one of those box set collections that had skulls. I'm not really into skulls, but I still bought the collection. This is, I think, like a duochrome, like a holographic. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna get rid of any of these. This is also from that same collection. This is the shade Purple Ashes. Oh, maybe I can get rid of this one. Not really liking the way that's swatched. right there, Purple Ashes. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the discard pile. This is from the Fantasy Makers collection. Again, this one was released back in April, I believe. Swatch that one there. Ooh, that's a pretty color. This one right here. This one is, I think you can still find these at Walmart too, and they might be in the sale bin. This one, what shade did I say this one? This is Halo Effect, and it's that one right there. So I'm going to keep that one. This is another one from the, oh, I forget which box set, but this is called Winter Falls in LA. Look at how pretty that is. Ooh, oh, wow. Ooh, that'd be a nice like inner corner highlight. It's this one right here. Ooh, I'm definitely keeping this one. This one is from another box set. This was the one that had, I think, the dragonflies on it, or were they butterflies? I don't remember. Hummingbirds. I think it was a hummingbird collection. This one's called Don't Flutter Yourself. Swatch this. I'm running out of room to swatch. Do it up here. Oh, wow. Look at that one. Really pretty. Okay, so keeping that one. This is from, I'm going to keep everything. This is called Glow Watcher. Again, another one of those box sets. Okay, where are we going to swatch this one up here? More of like a silver toned highlighter. Okay, I'll keep that one too. And then this one, same collection. This one is called Halo Walkers. That's pretty. Okay, I'm going to keep that one too. Guys, what can I say? I love a Wet n Wild highlighter. So guys, you probably thought we were done with Wet n Wild. Well, we're not. We still have a few more. These are some that I think I'm going to be getting rid of because I think these are... Actually, no, this one is not that old. This is from the Horoscope collection. And these are like the bar shape highlighters. This one is in the shade Fire. That's what that looks like right there. I feel like I already have a shade like that, so I'm going to put this one in the discard pile. This other one is in the shade Air. There was one in here that was like just really pretty, typical highlighter shades. Okay, I'm gonna maybe hold on to that one. Oh, this other one is super old. This is at Mermaid Highlighter. I don't know if you remember that Wet n Wild Mermaid box collection that came out a few years ago, but that's it right there. It's like a greenish goldish highlighter. It always left a cast on my skin. So yeah, look at the packaging. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Also from that Horoscope collection, this one is Earth. It was just one that I really, really liked. Oh yeah, it could be this one right there. And then this other one is a blue one. This one is obviously going to be called Water. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to keep that one. I guess I'll just keep these since they are part of the collection, and I know I still have like the eyeshadow palettes and stuff, so I'll let these hang out for a little bit longer. This one, guys, is one of my favorite Wet n Wild highlighters, and it's discontinued. It was in the Crystal box set. This one is the, what shade is this? This one is called Crystal High, but this one had like a slightly, like kind of like a Super Shock formula. Look at that. Like it's just, this is a beautiful highlighter right there. This one right here. Absolutely love this one. Oh, I wish I could still find this one, but I am definitely holding on to it. And then last but not least from Wet n Wild, we have the Bretman Rock, the highlighter duo. This is the Jungle Rock in Gold Lioness and Bronze Tigress. And it's a loose formula. One side is more of like a glitter right here, and then this highlighter is really pretty. This goldish one, that's more of like your traditional highlighter, and this one is going to add like the glitter particles. I don't really use this side. I do reach for this side most often, so I am going to keep this. I do have the highlighter. I have the eyeshadow palette that went with this collection. Really, really nice as well. And I love the bag. If you can still find this collection, get the makeup bag. I use that makeup bag almost every day. And last but not least from Wet n Wild, I have one of these rainbow highlighters, and this one is in the shade Bronze Over the Rainbow. I think this was like a free gift with purchase type of thing from the Wet n Wild website. And that's what it looks like there. You can still find these out in stores. I already have something like this in my collection, so I am going to discard it. All right, guys, so we've made a huge dent already. Let's talk about this one right here. This is from Revlon, and this is a really good highlighter. I don't know why I'm shocked, but this is a Skin Lights highlighter. And this is called Prismatic Highlighter in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. And this is just a really nice pale gold highlighter. Blends really well on the cheekbones. Super pretty. I think I got this one at CVS. Next is one of my favorite highlighters of all time. This is the ABH by Ameri Highlighter. Guys, this one, it was limited edition, although they did release it again this year. But you can see mine is old, but she still works. I will never get rid of this highlighter. It is absolute perfection. And look, it almost looks identical to that Revlon one. Maybe a good dupe there. Guys, this ABH Ameri highlighter is perfection. You absolutely, if you have it in your stash, keep it. If you don't have it in your stash, wait for it to come back in stock. It just might come back. And when it does, you need this one in your stash. Next is a recent highlighter purchase, and this is from Natasha Denona. This is the I Need a Nude Glow highlighter. Super, super pretty. Guys, when I first reviewed this, I used the wrong type of brush because this really is a nice blinding highlight. Use a more densely packed brush when you apply this on your cheekbones to really maximize the payoff, but super pretty highlighter. Next up is from Juvia's Place, one of my favorites. Guys, this is the Tribe Highlighter Volume 3. Like that it comes with a mirror. I picked this one up from Ulta Beauty. Look at that. Stunning. Sometimes I think it has like a slight, like maybe a green tint to it or a green undertone to it. I don't know. It just looks really pretty on the cheekbones, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Next is one I got from BoxyCharm, and this is from the brand Steve Laurent, and this is the Jelly Highlighter. This one is in the shade Cotton Candy. Don't really reach for this. It feels like the Super Shock formula, but it's really pretty, but I don't know. I just don't reach for these type of highlighters. This cream, but it does look nice, and it does blend out really well. So I did get rid of those ColourPop ones. I guess I'll let this one hang out. It's not as old as those were. I think I got this one last year. So, all right. Steve Laurent, you can stay in my stash. Next, I have these two from e.l.f. One I'm keeping, one I'm discarding. This one is going to be the one I get rid of. This is from the Retro Paradise collection that was released over the summer. I just didn't really like the way this looked on my cheekbones. I mean, it looks nice here on my arm, but I don't know. It just didn't pack a punch on my cheekbones. This one though, this one I've heard so many mixed reviews on. I've never had an issue with it, and I absolutely love this one. This is the highlighters, just I guess like their baked highlighter, pressed highlighter in the shade White Gold. I've always loved this one. Always loved this one. I always thought it was so pretty. For me, it always worked. It always looked really nice on my cheekbones. So she's definitely staying in my stash. Next up is one from Pretty Vulgar. This one I got in a BoxyCharm, and this is Shimmering Swan. Cute little packaging. But yeah, not going to be one that's going to stay in my stash. I have that color already, and I don't know, just never really was that impressed with this highlighter. This is an old one. This is an Ofra highlighter. This one is in the shade Pillow Talk. Hey, that's like Charlotte Tilbury. Nice highlighter. Ooh, wow, that's pretty. I used to keep this one in my purse. Maybe I still will, since it is relatively small in size. Okay, I'm going to put this one, I'm going to leave this one at work. All right, so now let's talk Maybelline Master Chromes. I have 4 of them here. This one is the Nikki Tutorials one, and this one is a beautiful one. I just want to make sure I get the name right. It just says $250 on it. Is this the Nikki Tutorials one? Yeah, this one has to be the Nikki Tutorials one. This one was beautiful. Beautiful. If you can still find this floating around, I would definitely pick this up. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Nikki Tutorials edition. It just says $250 on it for the shade, but it's really, really pretty. So definitely keeping that one. And then I have this other shade. This one is Molten Glow. This was, the number is 100 on this one. I think I might get rid of this one because it is a little bit too dark for me. This other one is the shade Rose Molten Glow. So this is the shade 50. Also really pretty. but also I think maybe just a little too dark for me. Maybe I can still work with the rose one. This one, this is the holographic one. This is the prismatic highlighter. Haven't used this in years. Oh yeah, it's kind of chunky. There it is right there. This is more of like a topper. I wouldn't necessarily wear this on its own. I don't know. What do you guys think? Next is from Milani. This is the newest one that I got. This is the baked highlighter in Dolce Perla. Super, super pretty highlighter. Not too intense. So if you want like something where you can kind of sheer it out, but it's still going to make a statement, then this one from Milani is definitely for you. I think my favorite though is this one. I've had this in my stash for quite a while. This is the Afterglow highlighter in the shade Strobe Light. This is so pretty. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this one, but it's just like an easy to wear highlighter shade. Like this one and the ABH Ameri are like highlighters that I know I can pair with anything, any type of look, and they're gonna look good. And this one is of course more affordable than the ABH. And I think that both of these are actually really pretty. So I am definitely keeping both of them. Oh my goodness, guys, we are almost done. Here was another e.l.f. one. I forgot to show you this one. This is a jelly highlighter. Guys, I don't even remember buying this. This one is in the shade Bubbly. That's what it looks like. So definitely looks like jelly. Let's see what this is gonna look like. It's been so long. So that's what, oh, this is so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this one. This one is, I think, one of my newest highlighters to my stash, and this is from NYX. This is the Hourglass Illuminating Powder. This one is the shade Moon Glow. Super, super pretty. It has like that ColourPop Super Shock formula. So pretty. So of course this one's stained. I just got it. Next is from Artist Couture. I got this in a BoxyCharm and this is beautiful. This is a gorgeous highlighter. This is in the shade Summer Haze, and this is the Diamond Glow powder. This is absolutely gorgeous. Pick up a little bit. This just looks, it looks better on the cheekbones, just blended out, but these diamond powders are stunning. Next is from Smashbox, and it pains me to get rid of this. This is the Smashbox by Vlada Petal Metal Highlighter in the shade Gilded Rose, but look at the packaging. I mean, I think that's probably why I bought it, but this just never packed a punch. I don't know why. Like, I thought, to me, it just, I thought it was going to be a little more intense, and it just kind of fell short. I love the packaging. Like, I love this compact. I'm really tempted to keep it just because of that. I'm going to put this in my maybe pile. So next up, we have the MAC by Selena highlighter in the shade La Leyenda. Look at the packaging. So pretty. This one also has that rose detail in the pan. This is, again, a beautiful highlighter. I love Selena. I listened to Selena's music growing up. It does not come off this dark on my cheekbones. Like, for some reason, I am really able to work this in, and it actually looks really nice on my skin tone. I don't get a cast with it whatsoever. So definitely keeping this one. All right, guys, next up is from Be Perfect Cosmetics, and this one is fairly new to my stash. I bought this, I think, in August. This is part of the Be Perfect and Stacey Marie MUA collaboration. The Love and Tahiti collaboration. This is their Get Wet highlighter. This one is in the shade Do You. This is a gorgeous highlighter. I mean, I think I say that about all of them. I just love highlighters, guys. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite parts of the makeup application process. Definitely keeping this one. I like that it comes with the mirror. Next up is from Glamlight Cosmetics, and this was from their Mexico foodie box. It's a Guancha highlighter. This one is so pretty. Look at that. So much fun wearing this one. And they do have a dessert foodie box that's going to be released, I think, on Friday. So definitely stay on the lookout for that. Next is from Kaleidos. And this is the reason, this brand is the reason I'm doing this entire video, because I just ordered their box set of all their highlighters. So I think there's 9 highlighters in there. I'm getting a brush, a towel, and a bow, and something else. So I knew I had to make room. So that's why I'm doing this declutter video. And very, very pretty. So I am getting another one of these. So that one that I get in that collection and that little tin, I'm definitely going to put aside and do a giveaway. So somebody will be receiving a brand new version of this Kaleidos Star Surfer highlighter. But look at that. It's so, so pretty, guys. So be on the lookout. I do have another giveaway planned because I just hit 3K, guys. 3,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. So I will definitely be doing another giveaway before the end of the year. All right, guys, we are down to 2 brands, Fenty and Jeffree Star Cosmetics. We'll do the Jeffree Star first. I have 2 of his highlighters, and go figure, they are the most expensive highlighters that I have in my stash. I don't think I will ever pay this much for a highlighter again, although I am not disappointed with these highlighters. He promised that these would be blinding. Oh my God, like he was not kidding, guys. This was the first one that was released. This is the Extreme Frost highlighter in the shade Sour Ice. I wore this the other day. Oh my God, I got like a crazy amount of compliments, but look at that. I also picked up, this one was released alongside the, what was the Bloodlust palette, the purple one. This one is in the shade Choking on Ice. Ooh, guys, look at that. Stunning. I mean, the shift in it, the light doesn't do it justice. The camera doesn't do it justice. But it really, these are pretty highlighters. Now we have Fenty, and I have 2 full size and 2 mini size. So let's go in with this one first. This one is the Diamond Bomb in How Many Carats. And I got one of these in the Fenty BoxyCharm from earlier this year, but I ended up passing that along to one of my friends since I already had this one. But this is like a topper. So definitely you can pair it on top of any one of these. Well, maybe not the Jeffree Stars, but really, really nice. Definitely keeping this one. Love the compact on it too. This other one is Trophy Wife. Actually, no, I didn't get this one. This one didn't come in the BoxyCharm. It was this one, and it was this one that I gave away. I bought this one when it was first released. I just thought it was so stunning. And that's it right there. Really, really pretty. This is a great formula, like a really creamy formula, blendable, really nice. This one is definitely Stain. This other one is Hustler Baby. This is just another one of those go-to highlighters where you know it's going to look great with whatever you pair it with. Hustler Baby, definitely one of my favorites. This other one, I have trouble wearing this one. This one is in the shade Sandcastle, but it is really pretty. I guess I just need to... Ooh, oh wow. It's just a little too dark for me, and it's stunning. I can't get rid of it. It's just so pretty. All right, guys, so we have decluttered my highlighter collection, and these are the things that I'm getting rid of. So I want to thank you guys so much for helping me declutter, helping me free up some space so I can add more goodies to my stash. What were your favorite highlighters, guys? What did you think I needed to get rid of that I didn't get rid of? Definitely leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I will leave you guys here. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.